Minister for Social Transformation, Lenard Montoute, favors the demolition of derelict buildings in the capital by his account, the highly controversial Royal Jail included. He was queried on the fate of the abandoned buildings outside Parliament on Tuesday. Pro-growth proponents like Prime Minister Alan Chasney support tearing down old structures in the name of modernity. On the other hand, conservationists like the Trust think these buildings should be restored as part of an urban renewal plan that preserves the capital's rich history. Then there are the emergency services who worry about public safety, citing the fire hazard posed by the old buildings, home to vagrants and people on Skid Row.
One abandoned building was just broken down for the construction of a new facility to house the police headquarters. So, the move is afoot to deal with situations such as this.
Montoute hinted at the possibility of the demolition of more abandoned structures.
We are in the process of addressing that situation, and I'm hoping that, as we go forward, despite the economic constraints that we face, that we can at least do something about them. And on the question of safety, as far as those buildings are concerned, I'm hoping that even if property owners are not ready to demolish or do something about them, that at least they can be secured in a manner that they do not present a hazard to the general public.
The minister anticipates dialogue with property owners to secure these buildings to mitigate the threat to life, safety and property.
It is certainly a concern, the situation of those buildings, and I'm hoping that the right government authority, namely the Ministry of Planning, would meet with those property owners to have a dialogue with them and to begin to have a discussion as to what can be done to address those situations as expeditiously as possible.
Preservation advocates have slammed the government for the destruction of the centuries-old jail, which they argue could have been incorporated into the proposed plans for a vast security complex for law enforcement and the judiciary. They claim that the move to tear down the structure contravenes their agreement and was done in bad faith. The Police Welfare Association has welcomed the demolition of the old structure and the unveiling of artist renderings of the Hall of Justice and the police headquarters. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.